Hello. Good afternoon, people. Well, this one is numbers 8, 9, and 10. Did you know that many of the Muslim homes were demolished, destroyed in India? This is what's going on. And here it says these homes belong to people accused, not even that is true, accused of being violent Muslim protesters. So now are you most likely got these people locked up because you saying they're accused and you're gonna destroy their homes? So what happened if that it wasn't true then? So now it's a lot of so this is what they don't say about a lot of things. Just all of a sudden that now we got a bunch of refugees and a whole bunch of things, but why? How did these people become refugees? Well, let me see what that said. Officials in India say the homes were illegally constructed. I don't believe you. And even if they were illegally constructed, the country still got that cement and all of that. People still made money. For you to now go and destroy someone's home, you see, Holland wouldn't do it like that. Holland would have given you a bill, would have made you pay something. Now, here in places like this, you destroy the whole freaking house. Like, Afrin Fatima, whose house was destroyed, condemned the demolitions. Yeah, of course, I do too. That's not right.
We've been paying our house tax for around 20 years, and not once have we received any intimation by any
Yep. You see what was I saying? This is how I know these people, these bastards to operate. That's what they do.
development authorities of Allahabad that our house is illegal.
उनके दो इसमें शामिल थे इस तरह के प्रदर्शन में। उनकी दो अवैध प्रॉपर्टी पाई गई थी, बिना नक्शे के मकान
Yeah.
बनाना पाया गया था उसमें। नगर निगम और पुलिस प्रशासन की संयुक्त टीम ने उसको भी बुलडोज किया है। इन पे हम नक्शे की भी कार्रवाई करेंगे। लगातार इसमें जो भी शामिल हैं हम उन पे कार्रवाई हमारी जारी है।
They pasted a notice of sorts, and which read that they would be demolishing our house the next morning at 11 a.m. and
Oh,
we
so they
should
didn't
leave
even
our
give them
house
enough
by then.
time. So the day before you send me this thing, you put up this notice, and tomorrow you're already going to destroy the thing. And what they were protesting against two former government officials who made remarks against the Prophet Muhammad that many consider offensive. Violence broke out at some of the protests on Friday.
You cannot
You see?
demolish a man's house for protesting.
Exactly.
You cannot link it to the protest. These are two
Exactly.
different things altogether. It is, in my view, an abuse of power.
Yep, I agree. I agree. I agree. That's what it is. So that was number 7 or number 8, number 9. Did you know they arrested a youth, so probably between 16 and 25, for denouncing Napur Sharma? That's also wrong. That's also abuse of power. That's you forcing to tell somebody what to think or believe. Did you hear of the political turmoil in Iraq? Let me see. I gotta find that one. Where was that one? I think that was here. Well, I did hear about it. I think I didn't agree with it, but I'd rather go over it. But I'm not seeing it right now. Let me see. here it is.
Net zo. Nog eentje, maar dan goedkoper. Met Schultenbrouw Premium Bier voor 7,29 per krat. Tuurlijk wel.
Now shifting our focus to the latest political developments in Iraq, 73 lawmakers from Iraq's parliament have now resigned in what can be seen as a major move by the parliament's biggest bloc to break months-long political stalemate in the country that has pushed Iraq to political uncertainty. Lawmakers from the powerful Shiite cleric Muqtada al-Sadr's bloc submitted their resignation on Sunday. This move was orchestrated on the request of the bloc's leader. Speaker of the parliament later tweeted on the development, saying that he has reluctantly accepted these resignations based on al-Sadr's wishes. The development comes after a months-long failed attempt by the al-Sadr bloc to form a government, despite his party having the largest number of seats in the parliament. It has not been able to gather enough lawmakers to get the two-thirds majority needed to elect Iraq's next president. This is a necessary step ahead of naming the next prime minister and a cabinet. Several veteran politicians have expressed concern over the resignation, saying that this move could intensify the crisis even further. Baghdad Parliament has been in a turmoil since last year's general election. Iraqi lawmakers have already exceeded all deadlines for setting up a new government. Al-Sadr, who has conveyed himself as staunch opponent of both Iran and the United States, said in a statement that his request to lawmakers to resign was a sacrifice from his side to bring in stability in the country. The October general election gave al-Sadr's political bloc highest number in the parliament. This victory in the election had raised the possibility that he could sideline his Iranian-backed rivals who had dominated politics in Iraq for years. But political disagreement among parties have hindered the parliament from forming a government till now. WION is now available in...
I think 73 people being resigned does a lot to the numbers. And I would bet that those 73 people were most likely good people that was pushing or would have pushed and gone against a lot of things. Because if it was to say that they were fired for doing something that's wrong, they would point that out. But anyhow, people, that was the last one. That was the questions. I think that one was number 10, right?